If I say this day was absolutely amazing, that would be an understatement. Let me show you what happened on this particular trade right here, where I made about $2,500 trading GBPUSD from the forecast, entry, trade management, all the way to take profit. All right, so make sure you watch to the very end. And the beautiful thing about it all is that this trade was actually shared on our Facebook for free and our mentorship community right here. All right, so let's get into it right now. So before all this happened, let me show you what was happening. So we were able to actually send this as a forecast in our private community right here, in our M&F mentorship community right here. So you can see what I was looking at was a nice drop base, a rally with a break of, with the liquidity which was left behind right here. So what I was expecting was for the market to come and take out this liquidity, come into my POI, and exactly like that, right? And then you can see that this was also shared on our Facebook for free. It was at first I was looking at the 1 to 21 risk reward ratio, and I had actually posted this for free on our Facebook, and you can see that it over 100 people actually saw this, and I was able to share it through a lot of groups right there. And then this is what actually happened, right? So after this was actually shared, let me show you what happened. The market eventually came to our level right here. So the market beautifully came into our POI right there. And then I had to actually adjust my stop loss. Initially, it was a very it was about a 121. Because of how I saw the market reacting, I had to reduce to increase my stop loss from like a 5 pips to 7 pips. Hence, you're able to see that this was a 1 to 14 risk to reward ratio. So after moving my stop loss, my zone a little bit higher right here, I saw the market actually coming and actually reacting from that level right there, and that's when I was able to actually take this particular trade. Why? It was a 7 pip stop loss and a 105 pips target right there. A beautiful, beautiful 1 to 14, 1 to 14, 13 risk reward ratio right there. So this was trade was actually shared around 9 hours in the morning. And then see what happened later. We saw the market beautifully actually pushing in our direction. And guess what? Well, after the market broke this level right here, I was able to ask the community to go break even. After that, see what happened. We were expecting some news event to actually come. We had CPI coming, so I was like, okay, guys, let's go break even, and I had to alert the community. See what happened afterwards. The market just pushed to the upside with big momentum candles, and we had to secure about a 1 to 4 just in case this market went crazy, right? And then soon after that, I saw the market start to actually react with aggressive move to the downside, and that's when I was able to ask the community to actually get out at this particular area. And after we got out, guess what happened? The market ended up going all the way to our take profit right there. But look at this kind of retracement. So this is a retracement that I was trying to avoid. You can see that the market reacted from there, came all the way to this level right here, which was very, very bad because this market would have continued to go to the downside, right? So because of that, I had to ask the community to actually get out at that level, because at that particular point, usually the market can do anything. And we had already secured about a 1 to 9. So I was like, okay, 1 to 9 is pretty good. So that's how we got out, and this market eventually went all the way to our take profit, which was absolutely amazing. And as you can see, all this was shared on our Facebook right here. I was able to update the community right here on our forecast, and then we followed along all the way from where we're up like 5 and then all the way to actually take profit right there. Beautiful. But let me show you now what was happening on the higher time frame. You guys remember that this week, if there's a pair we've traded, it's just GBPUSD. We've got sales, we've got buys several times. This week has been amazing. Now let me show you my reasoning of me actually looking for buying opportunities. Like I told you yesterday, we are bullish, right? The meta trend is actually to the upside. So I'm just paying attention and actually reading price action right there. So if you can remember, we caught this move from here to here, right? And then after that, I saw the market again retracing to that level right there. I was like, okay, cool. Since we are bullish, maybe the market wants to actually retest this level right there. So if you go to something like a 2-hour time frame, let me show you. So the level that we bought from yesterday was this level right here. We bought from this level right there, and then the market push, right? So when I saw the market retracing, I was like, okay, now the market is coming for a confirmed entry where we have the market changing direction, changing character, and then coming back to that same entry. And that's exactly what happened. So when I saw the market pulling back right here, I went to the lower time frame, right? Let's go to the 30 minutes time frame. So at the point where I was actually analyzing, the highest high was here and the lowest low was here. So what I was looking for was like, okay, since the market is looking like it wants to take out the low of the Asian session, I'm going to look for the next demand zone, right, which is nearer to that same zone right there. And guess what? It was this level right here. And what did I do? I went to the lower time frame, right? I went to the lower time frame. Let me show you. I went to the lower time frame and actually found my order block at that particular area. So let's see. You can see that I found my order block. I got the high and the low of this particular candle. And then what did I do? I just simply waited for this low and this low to be taken out right here. And guess what? This happened after the market took out the Asian session right here, which is just absolutely amazing. And once that happens, once the Asian session is taken out, especially once the low is taken out, I know that the market is going for the high. And that's what happened. And once I saw this, we got in. And then guess what? The market pushed in our direction. We broke even. The market continued to push. CPI came with this big momentum candle right here, and then we rode this all the way. And when I saw the market now reacting from this level right here, this way I was able to actually get out from around this level right here. And then we secured about a 1 to 9. And then for those that held, this market ended up going all the way to 1 to 13 risk to reward ratio. Absolutely amazing. And the one thing I love about it is that this was forecasted, and I was not the only one who was able to take this particular trade. Like, if you can check, if I can show you, there's a lot of people who actually took this particular trade, and they've actually shared their screenshots and of this particular trade right here, which was just amazing, right? So you can see that people is playing out beautifully, meaning these people were actually watching it moving well. It means that these people actually was on the market and on the lookout. So I would encourage you, if you're not following our social media platforms, make sure you actually follow, because once in a while we drop bangers like this where you can actually take advantage of as well, so that you actually make some money with us if you are not in our private community. And if you are not, really, I feel sorry for you. Look at these guys. These guys are catching beautiful moves exactly like I did, because they were able to follow our setup, right? You can see nice entry right there. The market killed all the way to the upside right there. Beautiful. Otherwise, this was just amazing, guys. And this was seen by a lot of people. People actually participated, and that's really, really amazing. Yeah, I just thought I had to share with you guys this week has been absolutely amazing. I think I've fallen in love with GBPUSD. So far, it's giving me really, really nice profit. It's actually respecting my age this time around. It's just amazing, guys. So make sure you actually follow our social media platforms. And if you didn't see it, we just hit about 8,000 followers on our Facebook. And because of that, we're actually giving 80% of all our services. As you can see, for our mentorship community, instead of you getting paying $250 for our mentorship course, which gives you lifetime mentorship, lifetime signals, free trading journal, and all those things, you only get to pay $50, right? And then for signals, because it's 80% off, instead of you paying $50, you're going to only pay $10 only. Just $10, and then you get 1 month free signals. Just like that. So thank you guys for all the followers that you've actually given us, for the support and everything. We really appreciate. And if you're not actually taking advantage of this offer, I hope it's not too late by the time I'm uploading this video. So check it out and all that. All right, you guys, I hope you found value in this video. If you have, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section. Until next time, goodbye.